This next drill is a transition drill. It's very popular. It's called 3-on-2, 2-on-1. It's a transition drill. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on what happens for our team when we're either on a fast break or when we're defending a fast break. Okay, so the way it's lined up is that you've got 3 lines on the baseline on one side of the floor, and you've got 2 defenders lined up in almost a stack, one behind the other formation on the opposite side of the floor. With your lines that you have with your 3 players that are starting on offense, I like to have my point guards or my ball handlers in the center line, and everybody else fills out to the outside. The way the drill works, we'll go in slow motion, okay? So we'll come up the floor, our point guard dribbles it up, our 2 wings are filling the lanes, and stop. Great. Okay, now here's how we want to do this. So these are the responsibilities on offense and on defense. Offensively, we're telling our guards, if we can beat this top guy on the defensive end, if we can beat him, we've now got a 3-on-1 situation, which is a really good thing for us, if we can get that top guy past. Now, on defense, we're telling our top guy, you make sure that you don't let this guy beat you. You must keep him in front, okay? If he succeeds, naturally our point guard is going to move the ball to one side of the floor. Go ahead, Norm, pick a side. Great. Now, good job. What we teach is we want the bottom guy on this 2-man formation to sprint up, and he is responsible or she is responsible for the ball now. And as you can see, Patrick's job is now to drop down into the paint so that he's now guarding 2. He's protecting and he's helping at the same time if our guy gets beat. And from here, we play out of this until either somebody scores or our defensive team gets the rebound. Okay, boys, go ahead. Hit Norman. Go hit Norman. Attack. Shot. Stop. Great job. Patrick is on the defensive end. He grabs the rebound off the rim. So in this case, we have a miss. Now the rule is this. Whoever takes the first shot in this drill is going to be defense on the opposite side of the floor in just a moment. We'll get to that. So Makai took the first jump shot. Patrick got the rebound. Now if an offensive player would have gotten this rebound, he or she is able to put the ball back in and score. Makai, since he took the first shot, would still be the defender on the opposite side. If the ball goes in, I like to tell my guys or girls to bring the ball outside of the court and inbound it the way we would do in a game. But seeing as Patrick got this rebound, now Patrick is now on offense with Devin. They were initially on D. Now they're on offense, and Makai is back on D. So here we go, boys. Just sprint to half court. Makai, get down and stop. Good job. Now, this is on the opposite side. We want our 2 offensive players. We want to get a layup in this situation. So we have our guys split the floor as best as we can. We're trying to get Makai to commit to somebody. Whether he commits to the pass or he commits to the ball, we want to get a layup. Defensively, we're telling Makai, we are not giving up a step, finish, layup going to the basket. That's the last thing we want. So what we tell Makai is, as these 2 guys are attacking, split the floor, and you're playing cat and mouse trying to get one of these guys to commit, and you're staying below the ball, and hopefully, shot. We take one of those. And we're going to live with that, but we're not letting a regular step, finish, layup take place in this scenario. We'll take our chances. Okay, boys, let's see what it looks like. Let's get into our 3 lines, 3-on-2. Patrick, you could start in the middle. Makai to the side. Ready? Let's see what it looks like. Let's play it live. Go. Play it live. Push. Stop the ball. Good job. Good pass. Finish. Let's go. Sprint. You got to get back on D. We're going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You got to sprint harder to get back on D. Nice job, Makai. Rotate down. Sink, sink, don't commit. Good job, one more, one more. Push, push, stop the ball. Where's the bottom guy? Bottom guy's got to do that rotation up top. Bottom guy's got the first pass. Good job, hold up. Okay, so as you can see, all right, one thing for me that I'd be really adamant about is making sure that the guy that takes that first shot knows he's got to be the guy that gets back. And you've got to encourage your guys to sprint down the floor and beat the offensive team to the opposite side. Our group had a little bit of an issue with that this time. The other thing that you want to make sure of is that your guys are rotating properly. There was a situation here where one of our guys, the bottom guy, never came up and stepped up. The thing is this, you're going to have mistakes. The more you enforce or reinforce your criteria, the better off you're going to be. Your team is going to start to understand what you want, and they're going to be able to do it much more effectively. The reason that we feel that this is a very effective drill is because it puts our players in scenarios that are very game-like. It gets us attacking the basket on offense, in transition, and then also on the defensive side, we're looking to decrease the chances of a regular step-step finish layup. And the more that we can do that, we know that the better success we're going to have in games.